Come on, guys, it's working. There, we've got some people visiting. That's wonderful. Welcome, everybody. Okay. Y'all be newbies because the regulars, they can't wait to start chatting when they come in here. So welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie, and I'm here to do the general monthly reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of July this year of 2020. So let's get a smudge up. I miss my old smudges so much. I gotta work on that, make it a priority. Hello, Eccentric. How are you? Hey, Jen. What's up, Mama? First me. Dog's been at it again. Look at it. Can't wait to get a new one. Ah, oh, thank you for this smudge. Thank you. Good heavens. And now we'll cleanse our cards. How are you, Eccentric? I'm glad you're here to take part and witness the reading for Virgo. That's beautiful. I hope you walk away with something from it. That's my selenite. That's my grounding tool. And in comes Lilith, which is our connection, our translator, you might say, to spirit and to the universe. Thank you, Lilith. She's going, yeah, already. And we'll give a bit to you guys. I wish we had smell-o-vision. Okay, I want another hit. Pass the bowl. Give me a hit. Kind of thing. Let's see. There we go. You know, speaking about passing the bowl and making those innuendos, the best high a person can have is your connection to the universe and the creator. That's the best high, is the natural high. So, if we're here, Eccentric, we're here, we're having a good night. If we're here at all. So that's what kind of how we are kind of thing going on. So, I'm going to just bear with me for a moment. I just finished Leo. Just finished it. And I said, I'm not going to stumble around the house. I'm going to sit right here and move right into Virgo while I still can. So, let's get the shuffle up for the sign of Virgo. Please remember, those of you that are new, these are general readings. So anybody viewing them, it'll either resonate with you or it won't. The whole thing doesn't have, maybe one or two cards will resonate with you. Maybe they'll all resonate with you. And maybe none of them will resonate with you. And if none do, that means you're not connecting to my energy, the energy of the reading. And I encourage you to keep going channel to channel until you find one that does. And good luck. And I hope you get somebody really, really exceptionally good. This is for Virgo. What's coming up in July here this month for Virgo? What's going on? Gather it all. Throw it in there. Come on. Virgo for July. What is going to go on for Virgo? Sound of the rain. It's beautiful. We've needed rain for so long. Surf's up as well. Same time. I'm going to cut right here for Virgo. Okay. Let me check with Lilith to make sure that these are the correct cards for this particular reading. And we'll bring the camera down. There we go. All right, Lilith, Spirit, send it on through. Lilith, this is a reading, a general reading for the sign of Virgo. So, just to ask, are the top 5 cards the cards that are meant for this Virgo general reading for July 2020? She's saying, yeah, these are the cards. Go ahead. All right, the ones that'll resonate the most with it. Most, I hope. Your very first card is always your overall energy. And we're looking at the High Priestess. She's representing intuition. Not a bad card to start your month off and for it to carry through the month. Your intuition is going to be important to you. Listening to your own instincts. The second card is your wealth and finances. It's a good one. It's a 4. It's the 4 of Wands. It represents reward. This is fantastic. Somebody's got some extra money coming in they weren't expected. Card number 3 is your hearth, your home, your family, relationships, your intimates. The Page of Wands and creativity. Things will not be boring at home. Card number 4, your blocks, the things to block you, get in your way. Your challenges for the month of July, should there be any, aren't that bad. Queen of Cups and sensitivity. This is great. It's just great. The last card, but never least, is your message from Spirit. So listen up. Oh, interesting. We've got the Lovers, but the card represents choices. All right? So here it is, Virgo. This is your reading for the month of July, this year of 2020. There we go. There we go. This is fantastic. It looks good. It's interesting. If nothing, okay. I just heard straightforward in a whirlwind. That means things are going to be moving quickly through the month of July for you. There's no deviating off this path that you're going to find yourself on, this ride that you're going to be on. There's no deviating from the left to the right, getting off, stopping, you have no control, so you just hold on and hope for the best. As you ride through the month, it's going to be a quick month for you guys too, Virgo. You'll say, where did the month go? And it seems like so much happened. So the camera back up. I'm just going to check my... Where am I? Where am I? Down here. Okay. All right. And back here. Okay. A great rising for you, Jennifer. Okay. So the very first card, the overall energy for the month, is all about trusting your own instincts, your own gut, your own intuition. Okay. For some, you do something that you rarely do. You'll throw blind faith into your own gut feeling, your own gut reactions, your own intuition. You'll say, okay, this is one of those weird times, but I'm going to listen to it and follow through with it. And you'll be glad you did. There you go. She's fantastic. This is also a card about making some long-term decisions in your future. Implicated in the graphics of the card with the infinity symbol. All right. And her scroll in her other hand directing, and I got a mosquito. We don't have many of them this year. And making some long-term decisions and choices, such as even signing contracts, could be a part of this. Yeah, you've got to be careful in any long-term decisions you guys make as well, Virgos, because with the infinity symbol floating everywhere here, Some of these choices and decisions could have a long-term commitment, such as buying a home. You know, you can take out a 15-year mortgage, whatever. It's a long-term commitment. Things like that. Investing and involving, not investing and involving your money, but your own personal time as well. Making a commitment to something. All right? My book. Way over here. Don't know why. Let's see. She is the second card within the Major Arcana, card number 2. It's fantastic. So, the High Priestess is indicating this is time for learning. So she can represent a teacher or even a spiritual guide. It can also show just when that you may be ready to open up spiritually or to find even an educational course. You're in the learning mode of things. Another meaning is needing to spend some time alone and to connect with your own inner self. This is important. There may be a secret around you right now, or in a new situation that is yet to unfold, something you'd be given privy information to, and you're just waiting for something to unfold. Somebody could take you into their confidence and share a secret with you. But mum's the word. You can't say anything to anybody. The advice, you're to keep your thoughts and your feelings to yourself just now. And also, you're to respect others' secrets as well, and even your own. Take time to concentrate on your own spiritual interests and listen to your intuition. The right teacher is going to appear for you when you are ready for the lesson. And the key words are wisdom and secrets, discretion, teaching, spiritual work, visions, and dreams. Just bear with me for a moment here. Know when to speak and know when to shut up, to be blunt. Any secrets that you are privy to, you're to keep them remaining a secret. It's not up for you to speak up, all right? You need to hold things back. Deal with sensitive things with a lot of discretion as well, okay? You will be learning, and there is a part of you, Virgo, that's always in learning mode. You're always looking, get interested in new things, check it out, do some research. But this is probably going to be a little more so. A lot of spirituality coming into play here. Your visions will be active, as will your dreams. So you got daytime visions and nighttime dreams. And you'll know, by listening to your intuition, again, whether to pay attention. How hard should you be looking at this? Your daytime, what was that? Your daytime visions, they're quite different than your nighttime dreams. But both can carry the element of prophecy. So don't forget that. Don't read any more into anything. You take everything at face value as it is. All right? If you're meant to go any deeper with that, you'll be prompted. You'll know. But don't read into things. Don't make things into something they're not. Take them at face value, as I said. All right? The Four of Wands. Great card. Fours are usually about calmness, stillness, and rest. Nothing going on, nothing happening. Everything kind of comes to a standstill here. This is a really nice one. This is a really good four for you guys. Embrace all the good cards as you can. This card represents reward. So that makes this little insignificant, small little number 4 a little more interesting, does it not? So, hello, Greg Spencer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. We're doing the sign for Virgo. We are on card number 2, Wealth and Finances. And it representing the prompt is a reward. Here's the word. When you've achieved a goal, such as finding a new home, completing a project, or passing a test, you go through these things. Also, what goes with that, it's time for rewards as well. All right? Holidays, socializing, love, and trips away usually are featured in this Happy Four. This is all pre-COVID. So it either indicates it'll be ending soon, you'll be able to do some traveling, some flying, or it's nil. But this four, one thing it's going to do for you here, Virgo, it's going to bring you a lot of leisure, a lot of fun, and a feeling of freedom. It's also time to get back in touch with your own inner child, the inner you, and you're to celebrate the joy of life, which is going to be wonderful. As you find contentment within, you will sense the closeness of your spirit guides. That's always good to know. And another meaning is reflecting on very happy memories. This is a card for you that's good overall. Mentally, emotionally, and physically. This is a card that's really benefiting for you, Virgo. The advice, you need to be carefree while you can. And while you're free, replenish your mind, your body, your soul, because you deserve it. It needs attention. It needs to be fed as well. Keywords here are balance and love, contentment, freedom, openness, travel, and maybe a new home for somebody as well. Money for most, it's okay right now. It's not through the roof, excellent. It's not, the bottom isn't falling out for most. Most of you are holding on, you're doing okay. Just be restrictive and choosy and know your needs from your wants, and you should be okay. So, the Page of Wands is your third card, Virgo. We're looking here. This was within your home sector. Everything that's close to you, such as your home, your family at home, people at home. This is your friends. This is your relatives. This is your significant other. This is your intimate relationships. This page will have activity is the prompt with this page as well. This is a good thing. So, ready, waiting, prepared. I just heard somebody waiting for something and watching intently, waiting for that one thing you can't resist. I don't know what that is, but that's what I'm hearing. If somebody waiting and they're so focused on what's going on and they're just waiting for the right word, the right message, the right tone, the right information, and something's going to grab them and pull them in. And they're going to be happy for it. This page is also very charming. You must know this. And it's also, and this page brings great news about creative projects within the home. Travel plans could be involved for some of you. New work for others. It could be work and travel go together as well. In relationships, the page is revealing a fun flirtation here, adding lightheartedness to a relationship. Another meaning of the card is the influence of a very creative person. Now, some people have their idols and they want to be a writer. They want to be able to write like a certain author. They feel inspired by what maybe the author writes about. I want to be able to write like that. I want to be able to write things like that. The truth, you know. Some are inspired by photography or photographers. You may want to follow into that career choice as well. Dance is another. Music is another. Or you know what? You could even be finding out your own creative talents here. And that's what it's all about. It's admiring others, having a mentor, you might say. And maybe this is going to open a new door for you, and you may take a walk down a brand new road. But if anything, it's not going to be boring. All right. And this is something that affects you and nobody else directly, because it affects your home life. It affects your life. It affects your relationships. You'll be going through a few things like that this month, where you make a change or you accept something into your life or you start to follow through, and somebody else has something to say about it, good or bad, but somebody else, they're going to have something to say about it. They may not be for it. The support may not be there. They may be saying, I don't think you should do that. And then you could have somebody else say just the opposite. I think this is great. If you need me to help you with anything, ask me. You know, so it can go either way. It depends on the person. It depends on the people in your life. But this hits home. Can't hit any closer than it is. Your keywords, messages, travel news, communication, new work, expression, that's self-expression, transition. The final word is a funny one on the end of this, but entertainment. So, I get the feeling things are going to be pretty good at home for most of you, if it resonates with you at all. So, but you're going to be hearing some news. There's going to be somebody else involved here bringing some things into your attention. So, thank you for the rain. Oh, that sounds beautiful to me. Nothing like rain, quiet background, and a nice hot, fresh cup of tea. Oh, yeah. That's the life. And my tea is staying good and hot and fresh. Queen of Cups. Challenges. I just heard for somebody, you watch who you snub during July. Be careful. Who you kind of flick off. You snub them. You ignore them. Somebody, they may get their nose out of joint and you're the cause of it. You don't want these things to take place or happen. If you feel yourself reacting to somebody in that way, you need to take a deep breath for a moment and listen to your intuition. Okay? It'll lead you. It'll help you through the moment. It'll give you strength, you know, kind of things. So, summer rains are beautiful, Beth. There's no two ways about it. It's having a very calming effect on me, too. Be careful, yes. Remain the beautiful Queen of Cups, and she's all about sensitivity. I think for sensitivity, especially these days, we're being tried on so many different things. But the Queen of Cups, she carries a beautiful, beautiful energy with her, to her. She's very compassionate and very, very giving. She's a very loving entity when it comes to others around her. So, the Queen here is the Queen of Hearts. She's sensitive and she's compassionate. She's a woman who's very gentle toward her friends and very openly loving toward her family and her partner. This woman offers loyalty, inspiration, and creativity, so your projects will thrive. This is the energy coming through for you, Virgo, all right? You'll be affected by these things. You card in your reading. The Queen is showing you that now is the time for you to focus on your relationships. Focus on children, be them yours or not. And sharing with friends is another high thing on the list. If you're single, she is predicting that you are for new love. I got my door open, and there's a gate across the top of the stairs, but I have to watch for the wild critters. I may get up and shut my door shortly. It's making me a little uneasy. I don't need a raccoon or a fox running into my kitchen. Tune into your nurturing side here is the advice, because she's very mothering, very caring for life and to use it. In your decision making, though, your emotional intelligence is going to be your best guide. And I don't know what that's about, But personally, this is me talking here. Personally, I would never tell somebody use your emotional intelligence for anything. I wouldn't do that. I'd be more, no, don't be getting all emotional, making choices and decisions. Keep your feet on the ground. Stay real. Stay in the now. Stay in the present. Don't let your emotions rule. I'm getting bugs in here. My screen's not completely closed. Up. One moment, please. There shouldn't even be that many little winged creatures out in the rain like this. But there we go. One moment. I'm going to shut it. Then I can rest my mind. It's a nice rain. There. All right. Okay. Well, your keywords again: love and nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, care, and emotion. That was the only message intuitively. What I heard was for you to watch who you snub this month. That's the only thing. That's not that hard of a month. It all comes down to you and double checking yourself, the way you think, the way you see things, the way you look at things and people. Try to keep your understanding and your compassion forefront and center for other people, especially for those that test your patience. So, oh, thanks, Eccentric. Okay. Anyways, that's what you have. You have to watch your own actions and where you're coming from with other people. Watch your tone of voice. It's the only thing coming through with this card that you have to watch for. So that should be easy enough to do. Be tuned into yourself. Okay? The last card is your message from Spirit, the Lovers. And it's all about choices is what it is. Just give me a moment here. One thing with this card, what I'm hearing, you can do exactly as you want to do, Virgo. You don't need anybody else's say-so. They're okay, their direction, their blessings. You don't need it. You can do exactly as you want. I also heard you don't go around just listening to people when they're saying things you want to hear. Don't do that. All right? Around you all the time. It shows respect. Is basically what it comes down to. But you'll do what you want to do at the end of the day anyway, regardless. So that's coming through as well. Making some choices and decisions here. Being upheld in the same way too. I used to get really different messages from this card. Now they're different. They're not like they used to be, which is kind of odd. It's just, one of those things, right? It doesn't always represent a couple breaking up or separating or arguing. But there's a mature decision here that you have to be making this month. Okay, that's part of the card here. And the reason you have to make this decision, and why is it a mature, grown-up, we're all grown-ups here, kind of a decision, is that you've gone and you've walked a path as long as you could. You've walked a trail as long as you could. You've given things more than just a normal chance. You've given something a chance and then some. And now you've reached a turning point, is what's going to happen here for some. Remember, it's a general reading. You could reach a turning point. You may need to make an investment into your future, a financial plan. You could be buying a new home. That's an investment. You could be moving for work. The choice isn't going to be quite straightforward for some. In your relationships, you are either going to do one of two things. You're either going to bond and commit, or y'all going to walk away and turn your back. Another meaning of the card for those who are single, it shows you could end up being ready for a new serious love relationship, because love is coming, the potential there. For those of you that are single and new love coming in, the potential is there. Not just somebody you date, not just someone you hang with, someone you go out with, someone you pass time. This is going to turn into full-blown love. All right? And that's a beautiful thing. The advice: make your choice based on your long-term future rather than your short-term gain. Look at the bigger picture here, people. All right? In love, you wait for the right person rather than let yourself be distracted with other flirtations. Don't let your attention get drawn to the wrong people that are paying attention to you. All right? You'll know the real thing when you see it. Love and commitment are possibilities for you during July. This is coming in from Spirit. Some of you are going to be, as you reached a turning point, now you're going to be making some future plans having to do with the turning point and the changes that you're going to initiate. Maturity will be highlighted. That usually means making hard choices and decisions, even if you don't want to, but you have to. Some things are like that. Geez, I hate the thought of doing this or that. I really don't want to go there, but I have to. I have no choices. I have to follow through. And that's being grown up and mature. It truly is another highlight here. Yes, emotions are going to come into play for the good, the bad, the ugly. And a separation here from what once was for somebody. Pulling yourself out of a situation. And that was your last card, Virgo. That was your really last card. And I'm just going to check the time on my stream to see how long that took. 33 minutes, 37 seconds. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, you'd have to keep down if they're donating ahead of time for a question. So, I don't know. Okay, we'll move into the next one. After Virgo, of course, comes Libra. So we will do Libra. I'm just going how I feel at the end of each reading here, deciding whether I want to move on to the next one or not. Something tells me these are going to be 2 or 3 days. Some readers, they used to be like this. I don't know if it's like this anymore because I don't spend any time on YouTube. Just leisure stuff like watching other readers and stuff. I don't. But back in the day, a lot of readers would have it right in their write-up that when it came to the new monthly readings for the following months, blah, 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 that they said sometimes they can be, they'll be up to, but no later than the 5th day of the new month. So I don't like going that long, so I try to get them out right. So I'm just gonna have the cigarette with you guys. And Jennifer, I'm real impressed with what you pulled off. I'll tell you that within the group, that's just turned crazy. That's just turned. Oh, and you little sneak! I saw what you did, you little sneak. You're always up to stuff. It's always good stuff, but you're always up to stuff. And you can keep so cool and calm about it. No, but just energy. Whatever guess that you had done something or you're up to something. So, I don't know if you heard me or not, Jennifer, but buffering. There's a lot of lagging going on because of this connection with the buffering and stuff that I can see that's going on anyway. So we're going to come back here in a minute and going to start the Libra reading. That could be the last, and that'll put us, what, three for tonight, I think. How convenient. I called you a nasty word. I called you a little sneak. I seen what you did. It was part of what's going on in the group right now and all of that. And you act all cool and nobody would ever guess you're up to anything or you've done anything. You can't pick it up. You got to see it with your own eyes before. And then it's like, wow. I just got done talking to her and she never mentioned a word. You're good at what you do. You are. You are good at what you do. You really, Jesus. But that was an awful lot of money, Jennifer. You know, that kind of, I feel bad about that. I've never done this before. I know a lot of people that have been into the esoteric for years when, like, say, they're a Cancer. So when the date for Cancer starts, they start celebrating their birthday then from the first day right up to the last day. They celebrate. So, you know. I've never done anything like this. This is as close as I've ever come to doing anything, seeing my birthday like a whole, 8 days away now. You know, so, yeah. Yes, it's in the ashtray, Miss Fussy Virgo. Yeah. I do my best to always hit the ashtray, because I know the cleaner. That'd be me. And I did a whole lot. Oh my God, I did a lot of cleaning today. 4 garbage bags full of stuff, all in the garbage. 2 of those bags have to weigh 20 pounds. I'm concerned about putting them into the bin. Anything over 20 pounds, I'm going, there's only clothes in here. Oh my God, kind of thing. I lost my ashes. I'm not seeing them. Oh, yes, I did. Good frickin' eye, eccentric. Oh my God, I did. I was sitting like this and they're right on the other side of my arm. How did I do that? I'm glad you told me, because now I can catch them before they hit the floor. There, gone. And into the ashtray. There. Good eye. Really good eye. Ha 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 ha. So, anyways, why don't we stop here and I might make another fresh cup of tea, so I might be a couple minutes longer. But we'll be back in a few minutes for the sign of Libra. And Libra is my rising sign, so I'm going to take note of that as well. If you haven't joined the channel here, Bay of Fundy Fortunes, please do. And remember to click the notification bell as well, so you won't miss anything that's posted from Bay of Fundy Fortunes. And if you're on Facebook, why don't you hop over? I keep seeing the light go off, so... why don't you pop over into Facebook? It's closed and private group, and it's a great place to be. Right now, there's all kinds of fun going on in there. It's all Jennifer's fault. It's all her fault. Please live your life with your integrity forefront and center. You're living beneath the microscope of the universe, and it watches and sees everything. Anything, action that you put forward out into the world, make sure you're coming from a place of good intentions. Please keep the peace in, so that you may share your love, your light out with the rest of the world. Thank you so much, and we'll be back in a few minutes with Libra for July. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you soon.